Woo. Oh my goodness. You guys might be wondering, what am I doing today? Right now it is like 1 something in the morning. I went ahead and I just started to go ahead and, since I don't want to have all this mess everywhere. Yes, I did finally clean up the apartment, as you guys can see. Um, there's the bumper. I'm gonna try to get that installed tonight and then get rid of the other one. The only reason why I'm getting rid of the other bumper because it had a huge gaping hole in here. I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of it, and some of the clips were broken on it. So this one here is perfect, so I'm gonna go ahead and install this one tonight. That way I can just remove all of this. Since this car was from California, I think this has something to do with all this emission stuff right here. I know that's the gas tank filler, I know that. But I looked at my Prius doesn't have all this piping underneath the wheel well, so I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect all this and check out the filler neck and see what mine looks like. And if it looks good, we'll install it on this fuel tank. The only reason why I'm installing a new fuel tank is this one here has 100 and some thousand miles on it, low mileage Prius. The best part about it is that the tank is not rusty. The only thing that's wrong with my tank is that it's starting to rust from here, and the seam seal that was on this tank, the seam seal that's on my tank is starting to split, and I don't want that gas tank this is metal. So this one's a lot cleaner, a lot nicer, and plus this one's a lot cleaner and it has low mileage on it, so that's pretty nice, and it actually works, so that's pretty cool. And the guy told me that he recently replaced the shocks on that Prius, so I'm gonna go ahead and install those shocks. And he said he did the brakes on the back. He did the brakes and wheel bearings back here, so that's why I got the complete ABS sensors. So you guys can see that right there, clean. So today, what we're doing today is actually swapping the door panels on the Prius from the 2004 door panels to the 2009 door panels, which has this very nice padded vinyl on here, so that's pretty nice. And plus, the only reason why I wanted these door panels, because from 2004 they don't have the rear tweeters. All they have is just a power window and non-leather wrapped. Obviously this came out of another touring edition Prius, so these were the armrests that I used to have back then. I don't really need these, so I'm gonna go ahead and toss these armrests, even though I just got through cleaning them. But still, I'm just gonna go ahead and toss those and install my leather wrapped armrest, well, vinyl wrapped armrests. The only reason I chose these door panels because I want to put a tweeter in here, and you know, it's better material. Obviously it cleans a lot better. This right here, these door panels are still good, but you know, I really don't need these, so I'm gonna go ahead and toss these. So I got these because they have tweeters in them. And the driver's side door panels are already complete. Fixing to install my where is it, my vinyl wrapped armrests. As you guys can see, these are the ones I've been wanting for a while, and I finally got them. So now the car looks like an actual touring edition. Well, I basically turned the Prius into a touring model, basically. So if you want to turn your Gen 2 Prius into a touring edition, simplest things. For one, vinyl wrapped armrests. 2, leather wrapped steering wheel. 3, fog lights on the bumpers, because the fog lights, I might just put them back on the car, that way it can look a little bit more of a touring edition model, obviously. And then plus the rear spoiler. So got all 4 door panels off. These right here are nice and clean, ready to go. So you guys can see, you just gotta swap the armrests out and put them back in the car, and we're good to go. So as you guys can see in the previous video, everything's clean. I used my blue taupe to install the to hide all my parts in here. So you guys can see all the Prius parts are in here. This right here, this is all my scrap right here. This is my scrap pile. I thought about using this upper dash panel, but just by looking at it, it is completely cracked to hell. So I'm just gonna go ahead and toss this. I really don't need this. I'll just find me another one in the junkyard. Got everything up here nice and cleaned up, as you guys can see. Also, I did grab all 4 coil packs from that car. What else? And also, he also gave me a new filter with that car too. Oh, crap. He also gave me a new filter, so you guys can see. I'm not gonna use this one because, well, I might as well replace it because mine is kind of crappy. So I'm gonna go ahead and replace this. Go ahead and replace it with this new one, and order myself a Canon air filter for this car. And also, the belt as well is new. What else? Some kind of random bungee cord. Like I said, I have all the parts in here. Let's see if I can get this open. It's kind of heavy. There you guys go. That's all the parts that are in the Prius. All the parts that are in my taupe. Nice and clean. brand new gas tank straps. So I'm gonna go ahead and brand new front wheel bearings and brand new catalytic converter. And here's the other Touring Edition rear spoiler. So you guys can see that little thing down in there. That's the Touring Edition rear spoiler. What else? So like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and get this stuff done tonight. That way I can, because you know me, I don't like clutter. So I decided to go ahead and do this stuff tonight and then get it out of the way. So I don't know what time it is, about 1 something in the morning. Let me check. Let me see, give you guys an update. That's great. Also, guys, another update. My red HP laptop had caught a virus, and yeah, I'm using my TV again, so that's pretty nice, I guess, in my opinion. I can finally lie down on my bed. So, anyways, stay tuned, because also the best part about this Prius is that it actually came with mud flaps. As you guys can see, those little bastards down there. I mean, just to make it look more unique, I guess, and the brake lines on these things. I mean, I cannot get enough of these. Perfect, mint. Whoops. So I ended up grabbing both driver's side and passenger side brake lines, and these things are mint. So like I said, I'm pretty sure all this stuff right here is all emission stuff, because this car is originally from California. Well, the parts I took this car off, the parts that I took off, these parts that I took off, like the mechanical stuff, like the axle and the gas tank, this car is originally from California, so that's why it's non-rusty. You guys can see the original black color on here. You guys see that? She's mint, very mint. And he said the wheel bearings were replaced. So you guys can see that right there. Even the brake lines are freaking brand new. You guys see those non-rusty brake lines? Perfect, 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 perfect. I'm probably gonna clean these with a wire brush. Clean these brake lines up with a wire brush and install them. But like I said, and yes, I did have to cut the e-brake cables because, yeah, the bolts were, I don't know, I decided to go ahead and cut the e-brake cables because the e-brake cables have been cut before. So I'm gonna go ahead and order me some new e-brake cables, and as you guys see, nice and clean. I am gonna end up cleaning up all these studs with my wire brush and then adding some wheel bearing grease so they won't seize. Mint. This bumper's pretty clean as well too. A little couple scratches here and there, and scuffs here and there, and then, you know, it's got this PPF stuff on here, which you guys can see this plastic material stuff on here. The only problem with mine is that these holes are broken. It's got a big gaping hole right there. This one just got little scuffs here and there, a little something right there. Just random scuffs here and there, but I can easily fix that, no problem. But now, guys, let me go ahead and get this done. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for updates. As always,